Hey guys, I wanted to do a quick drive-by. It's July 3rd, tomorrow's July 4th, 2015, 78 degrees. I'm on the I-75 going northbound towards Tampa, Florida. And I hope everybody's healthy, wealthy, and wise. Pretty early, like I say, 8:37 in the morning, a.m. I wanted to bring up a subject, and this is going to be, what's the best gun? Bringing up what's the best gun? Really, the best gun is the best gun that's for you. So it's just like saying, what's the best car? What's the best house? What's the best girl? What's the best food? Well, it really is individual preference. I mean, you might love big caliber guns. You might carry a 500 Smith & Wesson. You might like small ones, 22 caliber. That is the best gun that you like. Only reason, because if I try to tell you a 40 Smith & Wesson is the best round for carry, somebody will say a 9mm. So there's so many different opinions. You know what I mean? And you know what they say about opinions. So there's thousands of opinions about guns. What's the best? What's the worst? Really, it just boils down to, I wouldn't want to get shot with even a BB gun, okay, or a rubber band gun for that matter. What is the best caliber? It's going to depend on the individual. It's going to depend on your experience. It's going to depend on how good you can handle your gun, ergonomics, how you like it. But I will tell you one thing: the best gun is going to be the best. The best caliber, right? The best gun is going to be the best gun and caliber that you're accurate with. I would say you should plan accuracy when you're going out to the range to go out to about 21 feet. Okay. That's kind of what you should be shooting at. There's no need to go to 40, 50 feet. 21 feet. As long as you're hitting the silhouette within the vital areas at 21 feet, you're going to stop pretty much all your threats. Now, it's better to hit more within that or even further, but that is a good thing to do. The 21-foot rule, I guess you'd call it. Practice really good at 21 feet. Check your ammunition. If you can't hit the target at 21 feet, that's either not a gun or not a caliber, or you're not accurate or trained enough or experienced enough in that gun. So I would definitely recommend that you become more proficient. And there's a few ways of doing this. Proficiency comes in using the right caliber, using the right gun, and practicing. Like, I'll give you an example. I went out to the range, and I have a Nighthawk Custom, which is compensated. I took that out to the range. Out of 7 shots, I was 7 shots at 21 feet within the silhouette. I was 2 bullseyes, and I was 2 within a half inch of those bullseyes. So I was very accurate at 21 feet. I have no doubt that I could save my life with that gun. But I had a Colt Defender that I had just picked up, right? I brought that to the range. And the Nighthawk is a 45 caliber. So was the Colt Defender. I took that Colt Defender to the range. And I don't think I hit the target. I might have hit it like once or twice. So that means that gun, for weight and ergonomics and everything, maybe it needs to be compensated. Maybe I need a heavier gun than the 45. But I could probably defend myself, because chances are you're not going to be shooting at 21 feet anyway to stop a threat. It'd be more like probably 10 feet. But you want to be accurate at that at least. So I know for a fact that I probably need a little bit more practice with the that 45. Now, I could move to a Colt Defender 9mm, which I'll probably be more accurate with because there's less recoil and it's a little heavier. You know, it's heavy and it's the same weight really as the 45, but it's got more weight in relation to the bullet, so there's less recoil. And I probably would be damn accurate with that. But that's the whole thing. What you're comfortable, what you're accurate with, and what you can handle. And that's just the bottom line when it comes to a gun, you know, for anything, for hunting, for defense, for self-defense, for home protection, for plinking. You know, you want to be accurate with it. You want to be able to handle the caliber, and you want to be comfortable with the gun. And unfortunately, you know, if you live in a communist state like New York and some of the other ones, you're not going to be able to fire the gun until you buy it, pretty much. Okay, so, you know, that's going to be the issue. There might be some places where they let you come and use it, but it's highly regulated. But if you live in a non-communist state like Florida, Georgia, I think Virginia, and a lot of the other ones, you can go to any range, or you can go to any indoor gun range. You can rent a gun. You can borrow your buddy's gun. You can just buy a gun and then take it there and shoot it. So, or even Kentucky, I think, has got some pretty good laws out there. Last time when I was there, like 30 years ago, Kentucky was pretty good. But, you know, that is how, you know, to become proficient. But if you're not sure, bottom line, I would probably start out with like a 9mm. If you have to buy a gun, absolutely, and you're not sure, I would probably get a Smith & Wesson 40. That is better than a 9mm. Not as powerful or not as much recoil as a 45. So it's right in the middle. And that is a better gun to really use. So that is probably what I would do. Now, so what's the best gun for somebody is what you feel. I like guiding people, and I have a lot of different videos out. You know, I'll say that I don't like a 380 for self-defense. I wouldn't want to get shot with it. Will it stop somebody? It might. It should. Is it the best, most greatest defensive round? What the FBI carried? Probably not. Maybe in their stock as a backup. Maybe a glove compartment gun or something like that. But chances are for defense, it's probably not really a good self-defense gun. I mean, it'll stop somebody, don't get me wrong. It doesn't have much range. It's a weak bullet. You know, 9mm is definitely better than that, and 40 is even better. 9mm, how's that? 9mm is an alright round. It's not really that big. I wouldn't want to get shot with a 9mm. It's killed many people and many things, right? They have Plus P you can buy, which are a little hotter. It's an okay round. Is it my first choice for defensive round? No. I prefer something a little bit bigger. Smith & Wesson 40 is really nice because it's bigger than the 9mm. It's not as big as the 45. It doesn't have really hardly any recoil. It probably is pretty close to the 9mm in recoil. It has a lot less recoil than a 45, and it's a pretty good stopper. Ammunition available. It's very available. It's not a real popular round. Shelves at Walmart, I always see Smith & Wesson 40. I see boxes of it. So it's a pretty good round. Not much, like I say, not much recoil, not much report. A lot of guns made in it. I recommend probably a 40 Smith & Wesson over a 9mm for a carry gun. And you'll hear people about availability. Listen, if you get a glut and everybody's buying ammunition, you're not going to be able to find anything. You sure won't find 9mm, and you sure won't find 45. But chances are you probably will find Smith & Wesson 40 because not a lot of people are running that round. I mean, there's a lot of guns out there, a lot of people are, but not in relation to a 45 or a 9mm. You know, there's more people using those guns than a Smith & Wesson 40, except maybe some police departments. But, I mean, that's a real good round, a great round. And, but if you weren't comfortable with it, you would have to use a 9mm. But I wouldn't go lower than that. And take it at 21 feet, see how accurate you are. 45, it's a good round, but in small caliber guns, especially polymer ones, it has a problem with accuracy. Problem I meaning muzzle flip, recoil, and at 21 feet, unless you're pretty, you've got a lot of practice in. Sometimes it's a challenge to keep your hits within the target area, the torso area. Really, I would say at 21 feet for a defensive gun or any kind of gun like that you're going to be using a lot, you should have all your hits within the first 3 rings. The first ring is the ring where the bullseye is. The next one is the outer ring, and then the outer ring. I would say you want all your hits within those first 3 rings, which is what, roughly 6 inches, maybe about 6-inch group or so, like a pie pan, a pie plate. Yeah, you really want it within there because, under stress, it's a moving target. So I would say you want to stress for that 6-inch pie plate, within that 6-inch pie plate at 21 feet. I don't know if I said yards, but 21 feet. We did practicing at 50 feet. We had to go 6 inches into pie plate. But I think that's unrealistic because you're not going to be shooting out that far. And for that you better have a rifle. Then you can go to 300 meters. But I would say that's what you want, a 6-inch, within a 6-inch diameter circle at 21 feet. And I would recommend all your hits are within that. I mean, the closer the better, but I'd recommend about a 6-inch grouping. If you can do that, you're pretty good, or at least have a few of them in there. Because don't forget, under stress, you're not going to be as accurate. The juices are flowing and everything. But those are really the only calibers: the 9, the 40, and the 45. 357 is a well-known, and a 38. But those are really better off in revolvers, and you're going to need a heavier revolver because that's got a hell of a kick at 357. They have short-barreled ammunition, but then it's weak again, so you're better off going with a 40 if you're going to be doing that. But 9, 40, 45, probably the 3 most common carry calibers. But when push comes to shove, if you want accuracy, low recoil, and a fairly inexpensive, widely available bullet, Smith & Wesson 40 are definitely unavailable. There's not a lot of high-powered rounds in there because, there's not a lot. There's more in the 9mm, there's a shitload in the 45. But people who want more, just wants that little bit more of the 9mm or 40 is great. For people who want more than the 40, the 45. I carry a 45. I've carried one for years. A polymer XDS. How accurate at 21? I'm not too accurate with the XDS, I won't lie. I had a compact Springfield ultra loaded 9mm, and I was super accurate. Thank God, it was beautiful. And like I say, my Night Owl Custom 45, I'm very accurate with that thing because it's heavier, it's compensated. Compensation helps too. So if you get a gun like that, you might want to compensate the barrel. You'll make it a little bit more manageable. But anything with an alloy frame is going to have a little bit more, or a polymer frame, is going to be tougher to handle. To hit the target, even at 21 feet. Forget about 50. But I wanted to bring that up. What's the best gun for you? It will go by all those different classifications and questions. You can look on YouTube, but a lot of times on YouTube, people become very jerky. They get jerky and they like certain guns. But really, that is especially to a new person, 40 is a great bullet. 9mm is good too. But like I say, if you want more woof and not much recoil, Smith & Wesson 40 is a great round. But thanks a lot for tuning in to my drive-by today. I hope you have a great day. Please subscribe. Please watch my videos. If you have any comments, please comment.